Hello internet, hello and welcome to this video. Today I want to discuss swarm modes. This is just gonna be, well, my opinion. It's really that simple. There are a lot of these on d2ware.net and I feel like we're going into the wrong direction. And I just want to get my thoughts out there. That's really all there is to it. We can of course get a little bit of a discussion going. The comment section is there for a reason. And I might even participate. I don't know, I usually don't like using the YouTube comments to communicate. But hey, maybe, I'm just saying. Anyway, this is just my opinion. This is not the universal truth. Don't believe that. I don't believe that either. It's just an opinion. And well, let's get started. I want to start by discussing the issues I've got with the current swarm modes. There are 4 of them in total. So, first of all, mostly they are right-click simulators. Well, at least for most of the game. You just kind of sit there and hit things. Spells can be useful and sometimes they are essential, but most of the time they aren't. Most of the time it's just kind of hitting stuff with your broken items, which leads to the second issue. The game is not balanced for it. It's that simple. The game is not balanced for swarm modes. There's nothing else that needs to be said about this point or the next point, which is actually more of a technical issue, but it's still an issue. The modes crash the server. Every single swarm mode I've played so far has managed to crash my game or the server. Or both. However, what I feel like is the biggest issue is that there's no feeling of urgency and that there are no choices. I honestly don't even consider these current swarm modes we got to be games at all. They are not. They are simulators of right-clicking. That's all. You buy the same items every game. Every single game. It's really that simple. On a mini hero you get cleave. On a ranged hero you get lightnings. And that's it. There's no choice. There is no choice to be made here. You always get lifesteal, and afterwards, if you can afford it, you get divine rapiers. And that's all. That's all there is to it. And then you just sit in a corner and try to survive for as long as possible. Most of the time you can even go AFK. You don't even need to actively do anything. Now let me give you some ideas on how to fix this. At least I think it's going to fix it. I believe that the first thing we need is to shift our focus away from, oh my god, that's a lot of enemies, to, oh shit, that's a big fucking scary enemy. Singular. Keep the numbers low. Make the enemies that come count. Make them scary. Give us a feeling of, oh shit, we need to take that guy out, otherwise he's gonna kill us. And we need to focus and we need everybody to kill it. Now why do we need to shift our focus? It's really simple. The game was balanced for hero on hero combat. That's what it was balanced for. Are you gonna argue with me on that? No, you can't, because that's the reality of the situation. So, the Vengeful Spirit stun can actually matter now. It's actually a significant ability. You stun that big scary motherfucker and you're like, oh, well, thank you. Let's pound into him. Let's start dealing some damage. And just imagine the possibilities. Let's say, oh, that one kind of giant creep stuns for 20 seconds in an AoE if there are more than 6 people in an X radius around it. So, how does that change the dynamic of the game? It changes everything! You need to suddenly adjust to, oh shit. Well, let's not get 6 people in the radius around that guy then. Yeah, that sounds like a terrible idea. Yeah, let's not do that. And of course you can have more than just one big minion. Let's say you summon this giant thing at the start of the game. And then 10 rounds later you just summon 2 of them. And suddenly everybody panics. Does that sound like fun? Oh yes, that sounds like fun. That sounds like crazy fun. Or imagine there's one giant damage dealing ad and there are lots and lots of tiny aura ads around it. And if you don't kill the auras, the big one is gonna be incredibly powerful. If you kill the auras, the big one is pretty simple to take out. But you need to adjust your playstyle to that. Everything changes and it makes it far more interesting. And yes, of course, a big part of what I just mentioned is having interesting creeps. But that's what I'm saying. Shift the focus away from lots of insignificant pieces of useless garbage and make the few creeps we fight against count. Make them interesting. Make them fun. And you solve the balance problem at the same time. Doesn't that sound like a great deal? Oh, and did I mention that you are now not going to crash anymore because there aren't as many units on the map? Yeah, I think I didn't, but you're not going to crash anymore because there aren't as many units on the map. That sounds like a good idea, doesn't it? Anyway, I already mentioned something else too. We need proper waves, okay? Proper waves. Currently, it's just like, well, there are gonna be minions and creeps and things, and they're gonna be swarming you all the time. What? You need a break to buy items? Fuck you. No, give me a break. Come on. Give me a proper wave. Tell me how many minions are going to spawn. Is it gonna be 100? Okay, good. Let me fight those 100 minions. Let me kill them. And then give me 30 seconds to take a break, get some items, and prepare for the next one. How about that? We need waves, proper timing, so we can prepare. Now, combine waves with what I just mentioned, big enemies, and suddenly we fixed everything. The server's not going to crash, the game is balanced. It's not a right-click simulator anymore, because we need to actually make our abilities count, and they matter. And we created a feeling of urgency, and we created choices. Now imagine this. You're playing, and the wave just ended. You managed to beat this one. And you see, oh shit, next wave is going to be the Mega Giga Agadron 2000 XX Sniper Elite No Scopes XX 360s. Yes, it's gonna be him. And you're like, oh shit. Well, team, okay, we need to be in this specific position to properly deal with him. We need to get these items to properly deal with him. And we need to do these things in preparation to deal with him. But as it turns out, you only got a limited amount of time to get everything ready. Oh shit, and he's gonna spawn soon. Oh fuck. Okay, people, get working. Oh, no, Jimmy, stop fooling around. We need to get this done. Otherwise, we are just fucked. Jimmy! Oh shit, he's here. Fuck. What do we do now? Urgency. See what I did there? Everything is fixed. Okay, I know. There are more issues, right? And honestly, we don't just... This is just my mode. This is just my ideas. That's all it is. But I think we can work on this basis, right? I also got some more thoughts. Something you could do is sell abilities. Make leveling work in a different way. Maybe you get a new level every time you beat a wave. So you can properly balance it. Because you know, at this point, all of the heroes are gonna be level 6. Okay, good. Now we know that this is the case. So we can properly adjust the minion to be exactly level 6 powerful. It's gonna be tough to deal with him, but it's possible. There's so many things you can do, but we're not doing them. All we are currently doing is taking hordes of enemies and throwing them against heroes that are gonna be very weak in the early game and then just completely broken. And it's not gonna be a problem for them. That's rather lame. Especially considering the possibilities we've got. Anyway, just wanted to get my thoughts out there. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a rating on the video. And see you tomorrow.